is he? He should have been here by now.
Hey, Katie, at last, no more physiotherapy. It's done. Finito. Over the mountain and coasting down the other side. It's over.
Congratulations, George. You hung in there till the end. Did the last session run a little late? I expected you home earlier than this.
Oh, there were some end of session instructions I had to listen to. But mostly I'm late because on the way home, I stopped for a bottle of bubbly. Today, I want to celebrate my new lease on life. Freedom from physio at last. I'm starting to think that a physiotherapist was a direct descendant of Attila the Hun.
She was good for you, George, and it was a good program.
Yeah, but she took such gleeful delight in the whole thing.
Oh, I doubt she enjoyed it all that much. Not if she was listening to you griping about it the entire time. Besides, I'm sure it wasn't that bad anyway.
You didn't have to suffer through it.
That depends on how you look at things. Well, now that you don't have her to nag you anymore, you have to keep on being careful. Watch what you eat, get plenty of exercise, and no slacking.
You're starting to sound like Attila.
This isn't a game, George. You have to take care of yourself. I'm not going to do it for you.
I can look after myself.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
I'm doing fine so far. I've lost a ton of weight.
You have lost a bit of weight, and that was easy to do while you were doing physio and on hospital food. Now you have to stick with a complete lifestyle change.
Nothing to it.
Oh, really, George? You have a lot of bad habits. It's not going to be so easy to go from being the beer and pizza guy to Mr. Clean and Fit. You have to follow those instructions they gave you for the rest of your life. And for you, that's going to take some serious work.
Oh, the serious work can start tomorrow. Today I want to celebrate. I'm as good as new. Probably better.
Oh, so that's it then. Therapy's over. Let the party begin.
That's right. And I'd like to start that party with that wild little thing you do with your tongue.
Let's just take it easy there, okay?
You sure know how to put a damper on things.
George, we need to talk.
We can talk later. Today I want to celebrate.
Where did that come from?
Oh, this?
Yes.
Alfred gave it to me when I left the hospital today. I wonder what it is. Huh. It's a death certificate.
You're kidding.
No, really. Certificate of death. This document certifies that George Andrew Fields died on July 27, 2019 in the province of Ontario. He was dead for 1 minute and 23 seconds. Halpern signed it and everything.
That doctor of yours has some sense of humor.
Imagine that, eh, Katie? I was dead as a doornail. And then, just like that, I'm back with the living.
That's right. You died, didn't you? You died on the operating table.
And I've got a signed death certificate from the doctor to prove it. And I'm going to put it right here where everyone can see it.
Oh, I'm sure your mother will just love that.
Why wouldn't she? She'll get a kick out of it.
I don't think I'd like a reminder of my son's death every time I came for a visit. Having a death certificate on, it's just kind of like creepy.
Oh, I'm just having a little fun with it.
That's your problem, George. Your entire life has been about having a little fun with it. Now even your heart problems have just become another laugh.
What do you want me to do? Cry all day?
No, I want you to be more sensitive. Not everyone has your sense of humor, twisted though it can be.
It's a gag death certificate. I didn't think it would be such a big deal.
Go ahead and put the morbid thing up. I'm not going to be here to look at it anyway.
What are you talking about? Hey, what's with the suitcase? Are you going somewhere?
Away.
Away? Where?
Just away, George. Away from here. Away from you.
Away from me? What are you talking about?
It's over, George. Our marriage. We're done. Finished. Finito. Over the mountain and coasting down the other side.
Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Wait a minute there, Katie. You telling me you want a divorce? Just like that? I mean, I come home from physiotherapy and you hit me with this?
I was planning to leave you months ago, George. But then we found out you needed open heart surgery, and while I could hardly leave under those circumstances.
So you stayed. Did you do the happy dance when they lost me on the operating table?
I don't hate you, George. Just can't live with you anymore.
So you blindside me with a divorce.
I don't have to divorce you, George.
Now you're talking sense.
That death certificate made me realize it. When you and I got married, our vows said, until death do we part, right? Well, you died, so now we can part. I'm free and clear.
But I'm still alive.
But you died. You died on the operating table. You died for 1 minute and 23 seconds.
But they brought me back. You can't end our marriage on a death clause when I'm still alive.
Our vows did not say how long you had to be dead. It only said till death do us part. You died, so now we can part.
You lost your mind? Who put you up to this? It was my brother, right? This is just the kind of thing Ray would do for a laugh.
Nobody put me up to anything, George.
But you can't really think this could work.
Why not? You've got a death certificate and everything.
But it's a gag, it's not real.
Well, that doesn't change anything. The reality is, you died and I'm free.
You make it sound like your prison sentence has come to an end.
I'm not happy, George. I haven't been happy for years.
What are you talking about? You seemed happy enough.
In your mind, maybe.
What were you so unhappy about? And how come I didn't know?
Because you don't listen to me when I talk to you. I've been trying to talk about this for years.
Are you saying this is all my fault?
Yes.
That's not fair.
Years ago, I suggested that we should see a marriage counselor. Right? Do you remember what you did? You acted like I was kidding around.
You suggested we see a marriage counselor?
That's exactly what I mean, George. You don't listen. You don't see. It's like I'm invisible. Well, except when you want that wild little thing I do with my tongue.
You know, that's your problem, Kate. You always blow everything way out of proportion. Have you ever thought about maybe lightening up a bit?
That's exactly what I'm doing, George, but I have to get away from you to do it.
So, just like that, out of the blue, you asked for a divorce.
It's not a divorce, George.
What's the difference?
The difference is a divorce would mean that we didn't fulfill our commitment to each other. But I have fulfilled my obligation, and now that you died, that obligation is over.
Just like that.
It's not like we put in a lot of effort over the past few years.
So let's put in the effort now.
I'm seeing someone.
Oh, well, that's keeping your commitment all right. Who are you seeing?
I don't want to argue about this, George.
Oh, you think I'm not going to find out in this day and age? Anybody?
It's Sid.
Sid Denton? You're having an affair with Sid Denton?
Yes.
Skinny Sid? He's such a wimp.
He's not a wimp. He's a really nice...
Sid, that's not even a real name. I mean, people name their baby Sid when they can't think of anything else to name him. And besides, what's Sid got that I haven't got?
He listens to me. He talks to me. He takes care of himself. He knows that I don't like champagne.
Since when don't you like champagne?
Oh, this conversation's ridiculous.
Of all the losers in the world, you latch on to him.
And how is he a loser, huh? He's a very successful businessman. We have real conversations. We do things together. He takes care of himself. He cares about me. Did you ever stop to think that maybe every once in a while I want somebody to do a wild little thing with his tongue to me?
Sid Denton has a tongue?
Can we just not go there, George?
Are we talking about the same Sid, like from the country club?
Yes, George.
But he only golfs in the mid-90s. How on earth did you end up with him?
We jog on the same path, and well, one day we struck up a
You
conversation.
jog?
Oh, George. You know what? Never mind. Let's not torture each other, and I've got a flight to catch.
Your flight? Boy, when you go, you really go.
Well, I thought it would be best for us to get as far apart for a little while. It'll give us both time to sort some things out.
Thanks. You're a real peach. So, where are you going?
That is none of your business.
You're damn right it's my business. My wife, oh, excuse me, my widow is running off with some guy with a consolation prize name.
Paris.
Huh?
I have always dreamed of going to Paris.
Paris? Like in France? When did you ever talk about going to Paris?
Oh, George. You know, let's not get into that, okay? I've got to go now, or I'm going to. I'll miss my plane.
Oh, fine. Get it out of your system. Go take your little trip to Paris with Sid, and when you come home, we'll talk about this.
I'm not coming home, George. Ever. Sort out your life without me. Our lawyers will sort out the financial difficulties.
Katie, wait.
George, please stop.
You
I've
forgot
gotta-
your suitcase, Kate. Enjoy Paris. Hello, Howard Minsky, please. George Field's calling. Yeah, I can wait. Howard, I'm fine. Yes, they lost me, but only for a minute or so. Katie, oh yeah, she's fine. In fact, she's on her way to Paris, which is why I'm calling you. I would like to change the beneficiary of my will. Yes, it's like that. My mother. Yeah, I could come in tomorrow morning. Perfect. Around the golf next week? Sure, I can make that. Okay, thanks a lot, Howard. Bye-bye. J. Marley Insurance Company? George Field's here. I have my insurance policies with you. My date of birth is May 5th, 1967. Yes. I'd like to change the beneficiary on my life insurance policy to my mother, Margaret Fields. Sure, I can hold. Hello. Yes, Thursday at 2? I'll be there. No, I think that's no, one other thing. If one were to make a life insurance claim, what would they need? A certificate of death. Great. No. I will see you on Thursday. Thank you. Goodbye. Hello, Mom? Yes, I'm fine. Yes, I'm eating properly. Yes, I'm getting plenty of exercise. No, I'm not drinking too much. Listen, I'd like you to do something for me, okay? But it's going to involve you calling the insurance company. Maybe after Thursday, yes.